two of us. Thank you for coming back and joining us again for another episode, another debrief of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. My name is Neil Date Evans.
And I'm Nana Evans.
We are for Evans' sake. And we have been here for nearly 2 weeks now, Nana.
Is it?
Yeah, this is coming to the end of the second week.
Wow, I hadn't even noticed. I'm trying to do a live on TikTok.
Yes. Let's
and then press live on Instagram as well. Hello, everybody that is in the chat.
Yes, who is in the chat?
Okay, I can't see that one.
Okay.
I'm actually meant to put on my glasses today. Okay, coming in early was Waving Cat Designs. Evan White is in the house. Will Smith is in the house as well. Hello, guys. Is that everyone? Is it the three of you? Let me see. And Aaliyah Shaw. Hello.
Hey, people. How's everybody doing? So, I'm a little bit disappointed. Let me turn that down.
Wait, can you hear sound?
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed because today's episode was a bit meaty, and I felt like after yesterday's episode, I thought things were gonna spice up, and they just didn't. It was all just a bit. It's all just a bit meh. Like I thought we were gonna get more from Melvin, and it just kind of went back to how it was. And if I'm being totally honest, I'm a little bit over it. But we ride because it's important now, because we need people to actually vote for Melvin, because we don't want to see him come out.
Yes.
So,
and that could really happen where now it's like you're voting for your favourite.
Yeah.
As well. So, yeah, it's a shame that this episode wasn't a little bit more meaty, but it was boring. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even lie about it. I was bored.
Yeah.
So, let me see.
So, what happened in this episode? More of the same. As I said, the narrative has been set, which is nice because we have a very strong narrative of Melvin being a really good guy, a hard worker, and that's generally that. Well, it's not generally. That's held up by everybody in the camp.
Yes, they all truly believe that. Yeah, it was the wake up.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The wake up situation. Right, Melvin's gonna do his work. Dean is back out here shirking.
Like he lacks any form of shame. Like there's not even a moment where you're like, yeah, I might need to fix up, because these people are onto me. Like he does not have any of that, and he's just out here still doing the same thing that he's always been doing.
Like when Melvin was going up the hill to get the water, coming down the hill, and Dean was going up the hill.
Yeah.
I truly thought Dean was carrying a bucket. And he was going to be like, oh, I'm going to get the next load. Not, let me have my shower and get ready and then I'll do 2 more later. Like, I was literally like, Dean, man, this is out of order.
It's embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing. But as we knew from yesterday, they were getting ready for a different type of task in this episode where there were 3 people up for the task, which was Dean, Danny, and Alan.
Yeah.
And they were in the Jungle Telegraph just beforehand, and Dean was ranting on, talking about, oh yeah, we're such a good team because I'm a pro and Danny's this and that. And it's like, dude, what have you not clocked? You are working against each other. Like you're not as a team. You're not going to be working as a team. But we know that he's slow anyway.
I just hate that he has the whole thing of, I'm a veteran.
Yeah.
I've done so many.
Yeah.
Like you would think how Dean talks about himself, you'd think he'd been good at all the tasks that he's done.
Yeah.
But actually he's been shit. And if anything, Danny is always going to be good because he's going to give it his all. Yeah. And who knew Alan was the dark horse?
Alan was the dark horse. Alan just been, this is what I'm saying, Alan just been sitting there coaching, people been wasting their time and their votes on Dean. Alan was there ready to do the thing. They could have been eating like kings. You don't know.
Yeah, for weeks.
You don't know.
For real. It's so true.
But yeah, so they've done this task, the rank bank, and what do you know what this season reminds me of? Yeah, years ago, Big Brother, when it did Evil Big Brother.
Oh yes, but Evil Big Brother was great. Yeah. It was a good show.
I mean, I can't actually remember too much what happened in Evil Big Brother, but I'm a Celeb this year is giving Evil Big Brother, because when they showed the first task where you had pig testicles which are rather large, by the way, in that container.
Yeah.
And then you got to pick it out with your mouth.
Yeah.
But are we not dealing with raw pork here? Like
it was gross. It was a gross activity. I can only imagine what that would have tasted like in their mouths anyway. But at least they all went for it to some capacity, in varying degrees.
Yeah.
But
it didn't start off like that.
Yeah.
It didn't start off like that because again, Dean started off true to form, and while Danny was just going at it like the clappers, and Alan was getting stuck in, Dean was at one point he was stood there watching them like he's clutching his pearls, like watching them.
Yeah.
And it was like, what is wrong with this guy? And I would have thought out of anybody there, he would have been more familiar with testicles than. I'm just saying, innit? Like, it's not that unfamiliar territory for you.
No, it should. But also, all you gotta do, clutch teeth, pick and drop. It's not crazy. Like he was doing whole man. You don't have to lips the thing.
It's not that type of party, bro. It's not that type of party. It's not that type of party. But credit to him, he got himself together in the second round, and he did a little bit better.
Yeah, what was the second round one?
Second round was fish guts.
Yes.
And we know how he hates fish
guts. This is the whole thing. So pulling out balls where all you got to do is quickly latch on, drop, you're doing it hard. But putting your whole head and swimming around trying to find a coin, you managed to do.
Yeah. But again, the producers on this show, like, what level is that? Like, why? Like, how do you even think of that? Like, we're going to make people go headfirst into fish guts.
I would have thought that could really upset your stomach.
Yes.
Like,
and the same with the pork.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a good job there's no rasters in there, mate. They would have switched up the place, bro. Would have switched up the place. But yeah, so what the camp obviously then realized at the beginning of this task is that they were being split into groups. And you know when you're just watching something and you're like, I just know how this is going to pan out. Like, Melvin and Dean are going to end up on the same team. Like, I just knew it. Like, even though it was all picked randomly, I just knew this is how it was going to go. So first of all, Jane picked Pink. She was on the team. Then Melvin picked Pink. He was on the team.
Why did he pick Pink next to Jane?
No. He didn't see. They just put their hands. Like, what? Feel the colour now?
Little peek and look. Just a little. You know.
Yeah, it was rather unfortunate because you know that being on his team, you're gonna have a tough time.
I needed a reaction from him though. Like, you see how when Barry picked out Blue for Alan, and he was like, "Oh," because I think he just wanted to be on Danny's team. I think I needed something from Melvin just to make us giggle. At this
point, Melvin has just been way too stoic, and I think he's just really thinking about not upsetting the apple cart.
Yeah.
Upsetting the apple cart. Which I think you should. You should upset the apple cart. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
The whole thing is, it's the perception. You don't know how he could be being favoured.
Yeah.
Because you don't know about the edit in it. And obviously with the community and you're going to tread lightly with Dean.
Yeah.
You're not going to go in. Somebody else really should be getting it. But I think everybody other than GK, because she is part of the community, is the only one continuously making jokes about him.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
He's probably playing it right, actually.
Yeah.
I just want a little bit more from him. That's the only thing.
So,
where are we up to? Okay, so the task.
Yes. So overall, it was Alan's team that came up trumps.
Yes. And Alan basically almost won every single round, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was just leading all the way through. Yeah. But also, he was so good.
Yeah, he really was.
Like, he's fast. He goes for it.
But I'm also not surprised. I'm also not surprised. Like, I always felt like, given the opportunity, Alan would be decent at a task.
Yeah.
Like, because he just, I mean, I hate to stereotype people, but it's also that kind of northern grit in it. Like, you just crack on and get it done.
Yeah.
And I think that's definitely who Alan is, and that's who we saw. So his team came up tops. They had about $1,100.
Yep, that's what they got. 1,100.
Dean's team got 500.
They came out with 500,
as well as Danny's team with 500 as well.
And Danny was pissed.
You could see Danny was so upset. He was so upset. Like, that is somebody that really wants to compete and do well. But also, the thing I get about Danny is, like, he genuinely cares about other people.
Yeah.
So I think, with some people, losing the task would really be more about ego that they lost, whereas I was getting the vibes from Danny that it was really about, I've let my team down. Like, that's the type of vibes that I got from him.
A bit of both. And also,
I mean, ego's always going to be in there.
I've drawn with Dean.
That is, like, I know for a fact,
you'd be like, really?
That's the thing that would be bunning me.
Yes.
That I'm drawing with this guy. Like, that
hurt him too.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. He was blatantly there. Like, how am I drawing with him? And it's fair, because that last one where it was the coin, like taking the coin off.
Yeah.
He was using both hands, so it's too much friction. You're not allowing it to roll properly because he was doing it with both. So actually, in some points, they're static. You're keeping it in the same place. That's why he lost. Right. But yes, it's a shame.
Never mind.
I would have wanted to be on. I would have wanted to be on Danny's team. I would have thought Danny would have bossed all.
Yeah, absolutely. But
anybody but Dean.
I think that's. I was literally about to say, it's like, just as long as you weren't on Dean's team, I think you would be all right. But hey ho.
You know what, Tracy, for real, she says, can we just keep GK as narrator in the Bush Telegraph permanently?
Yeah,
she's hilarious and so relatable. She is great.
Yeah, she was.
Her one-liners are phenomenal.
Yeah. And it's the way she delivers it as well. So even that same line where she was like, we're all quite hardworking, minus Dean.
Yeah.
God bless. It's a God bless at the end, do you know what I mean? So she's very good. She's funny. She's funny. I was saying yesterday, I'm sure her and the Rev, when they come out, I know they're going to do some form of show together.
Yeah, they should do.
They're absolutely good.
She's going to fly.
Yeah,
Either way, I think this has been great for her. Mm-hmm. She was on her way up anyway with her career, but this is that big jump that
you are going to see her on TV. Yeah, you are going to see her on TV.
And well deserved, because it's not always the case, but I think whatever blessing she gets is definitely well deserved. She's entertained me.
So there was a little mini drama in the camp. So earlier on in the episode, Jane asked Maura to throw out some stuff, basically. And inadvertently, Maura didn't realise that inside that bag that she had been told to throw away was actually their rice and beans.
Yeah, because she didn't look.
But if you're being told something is rubbish, you're just going to pick it up and...
You are on camp maintenance. She shouldn't even have been being told to clean up. It should be your job. Yeah. Everybody's leaving the camp to look around and be like, you know what? We've already had rats come in. I'm on camp maintenance. I should look around and take the rubbish back.
You know what? You're right.
Because she got told to do something, you saw the way she was like, I'll take it on my way out. Yeah. I can't even do her accent today. I'll work on it though for tomorrow.
Yeah, no, you're right. So when they came back and then OT was basically going to start making some food, and then we realized that the rice is nowhere to be seen.
And beans.
And the rice and beans is nowhere to be seen. And then Jane realized what had gone on. Jane went and recovered them and what have you. But you could see everything was just kind of taking its toll on OT. And then she, just a little bit later, she had like a little, it was a lot. It's a little mini breakdown. I mean, breakdown sounds excessive. But
she cried.
She had a little cry. Cry. But I think it's, OT is definitely like one of my favorites. Like, I just rate her so highly, and especially because obviously I knew she had a premature child, but I didn't know how young the child was, and I just want to give her so much props for just doing what she's doing. Mm-hmm. So she's amazing, man.
She's done so well to even go forward and do this. Like, as I was watching, I was saying in the first year, I don't know how I would have, maybe even a few days away from my baby, but it is that with a lot of money on the line and what it can do for your
I would have kicked you out of the yard.
I'm absolutely going to do it, but there would also be a proper aching every day, and that just kind of longing and how are they doing and missing your... It's a lot. So I rate her so highly for even doing it, because obviously it's like, it's cool, you have a career, but money, especially on TV, it can come and go, like where your contracts are, when
it's
it
a
ends.
fickle industry, man.
Exactly.
It's a fickle industry. So
An opportunity like this is huge.
Yeah.
You would have to take it. It's like you can't even be like, oh no, I wouldn't. And for her to have had a backlash for actually taking this opportunity, pure jealousy anyway. But it hasn't been easy, and she's been so upbeat consistently. It's actually amazing.
It really is. Do you want to see what people are saying in chat? I've got a voice note here that I'm trying to listen to secretly.
All right. So Will Smith says, "Who is 60-1 according to bookies?" Let me see. Is that what Melvin's odds are now?
Right.
I've been her. Okay. Also, Waving Cat Designs is saying it was so lovely how Rev woke GK up to this episode too. That was jokes as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so OT is 60-1 and Melvin is 100-1. Really? What's Dean? While you're looking,
100-1.
Let's get the breakdown. With today's episode, I'm kind of not surprised. I feel like he really did need to step into gear. Yeah. But I don't know if he also is a little bit like, I can leave.
I think I feel like he said something when OT was upset, and he was like, "How you're feeling now is how I was feeling on day 3," and then that just kind of made me wonder, maybe he really stepped in and was like,
"This ain't for me.
This ain't for me."
But he's kind of done better than I thought he would do. When we would talk about, are you gonna would you ever do I'm a Celeb? And he would be like, no, hell no. So he's done better.
Yeah.
But yes, I understand his reservedness and just kind of getting through the day.
Because ultimately, if your body has just decided I don't want to be here, there's nothing anybody can say. Do you know what I mean? And you gotta do what you gotta do. Danny's favorite 4 to 6.
Yeah. I think Danny's been in the favourite path since he got in there, really, which I totally understand.
And he's been a constant in every episode.
If he wins, I think it's fair.
Yeah.
But if in the run up, let's say the Blacks start to go, then I really do want GK to win.
Yeah. I just don't want Melv to be first out. Please
let Dean just come out.
Please.
That's it. Dean can just come out.
Vote. Let's make sure the little black guy is there for a little bit longer. And hopefully, because Dean has to come out, man. Dean has to come out.
Really? Will Smith saying Rev is second favourite.
I can believe that. He, again, you know what it is?
Oh, wow.
You know what it is? I wonder how the dynamics of the camp would have been if Rev wasn't there. Because actually, the role that he's played is a role that Melvin could easily play. So that somebody's confidant that you go to and talk to.
Yeah.
He easily fits into that.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing that.
But then I can imagine that if you have somebody like a reverend coming along and it has taken this role, you would feel like they are better qualified to be that person.
No, I mean in the first instance before the reverend got there, he wasn't. He didn't. He wasn't in that space. So I don't know. What did I just read? Tracy. Yes, Tracy saying I don't get the hype over Danny. He's been dull, if I'm honest. I do think it to be a queen of the jungle.
I think Danny is very indicative of the average British male. Do you see what I'm saying? So he's going to be really relatable to the vast majority of the country. I think that I would imagine he's the type of man that most people would want their daughter to bring home, sort of thing. He feels like a son-in-law you could be proud of, a solid friend. I can see why he would be popular.
And he was a pop star.
Yeah.
Already he has a fan base. So it's easy to be mobilized. When he said they had 23 top 10 hits, I was like, I didn't even know that McFly. I don't know. I remember them, but I didn't know that they were that popular. So that's a large base already that's going to be supporting him, and then he is an everyman and very likable, pretty similar to the Rev in some degree as well. It is that same thing, like Waving Cat Design saying, I think it's also the fact that the Rev is pretty normal and funny, and he's also been in a band. So I just thought that GK would be up there more, or even Colleen as well. I thought that she would be in the running. Let's see. But Will Smith is saying Danny fits the profile of people who have won in the past. He does,
and
definitely.
didn't his former bandmate win as well?
Yes.
It's I think at this point I'm just like, I don't want him to be first out.
I know.
That's it. After that we'll take whatever happens, but not first. Not the first. Like, I think it's just gonna bun me for. You know what I can't watch is the smugness of Dean if Melvin leaves.
Oh.
Don't put us through that. Do not put us through that.
It'll literally piss me off if Melvin goes before Dean in any order. Let's say, even if it's like Jane goes first, and then it's between the two of them. Dean just has to go before. Please. Oh wow, GK is 16-1.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Thought should be up there more. Okay. Well, there's still more days in it. Like it ends. What did I read? Was it Friday?
8th. What, the show in total?
Yeah, no, Sunday.
8th of December. That's when it ends. Yeah.
That's next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Next Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
So we've got another week, but obviously within this week he could go at any point now.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Let's see how.
Yvonne says, I don't think Melvin will be first. Yvonne, I really hope you're right. And in order for us to secure that, please just download the app in it. You can delete it afterwards, but download the app. Just vote for the guy, and let's keep him in there. I've also got. See, I'm today I come and I'm like, right, I'm doing politics, and I'm trying to tug at the heartstrings. I've got a voice note from Yona, who is Melvin's sister.
Okay.
So shall I play this now for people?
Yeah.
All right, volume up. Let me aim there and press play.
Hi guys, please, whatever you do, as soon as you can, vote for our boy, my bro, Melvin. He's doing so well, and we obviously just want to keep him in as long as possible. So please pick up your phones, download the app. It's really straightforward, and vote for him, and he'll be buying everyone drinks as soon as he gets out. Don't tell him I said that. Seriously. Love you all. Bye.
You heard it.
What time is it there?
It's going to be about 9-10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, I've been speaking to her like over the evenings, and she does sound like absolutely like so tired.
Yeah.
Every time I speak to her, but yeah.
Is it just a time difference?
Yeah. But
bless
because
her,
obviously it's that time in the morning, but it's late in the evening now, and she would be.
So she's got
So
bubbers and everything. So bless her.
So guys, we are full on campaign mode, guilt tripping. I'm gonna find videos and pictures of Melvin with babies and put it out there. It's like we're going full steam. Like just vote for the guy, vote for Melvin. Let's keep him in there for as long as possible and give him the opportunity to give us the joke and the banter that we know that he can bring.
Oh, so Jane is 200-1.
Wow.
Okay, so Jane is looking like the least.
But yeah.
So she maybe.
I can see her going first. That would be the thing. What did they say Dean was?
66.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's still in front. This is the thing. I mean, we just got it's the voting.
Yeah.
It's the voting for the favourite, I guess. There probably is a set of people that are like, I find Dean hilarious.
Yeah.
As they do. So.
And then also, again, another reason what we were saying why Danny is going to be so popular is because he just has that fan base.
Yeah.
He has that fan base. So, yeah, man. It's going to be interesting.
Oh,
I'm hoping that we it's vote for your favourite, right? Yeah, British public don't really understand how voting. You know what? You're not wrong, Will. You're not wrong. And this is the thing. Is like, that people will be like, voting's open. Right, I'm going to get Dean out. And it's like,
and they're just voting for him.
no, Sandra, read, Sandra. Yeah.
I know they are dim, but let's see. I mean, the thing with this episode, why it was so dry as well, is then it all turned into the whole money thing.
Yeah.
And that just went on for way too long. I was like, this is boring now. It's just getting boring.
I just don't know why they thought it was a good idea. Like, I was with Maura where she was like, you're charging us to take a piss.
Yeah.
Like, really? Come on. What is... Yeah. You did. Waving Cat Design said, I said it before, Brexit. I don't... Yeah. We can't even ask for anything, because we did that. Well, I say we, this country, the folk in this country did that. How are you going to sign a petition for...
Exactly! Exactly. How stupid are these people? How are you going to sign a petition for another general election like 5 months after the last one? Millions, not 100,000. Like almost 2 million people were like, yeah, let's have another general election.
And it will be those same people that when people were trying to get like a Brexit redo, they'll be sitting there going, snowflakes. It's like, what is... I know, like, this is those people doing that petition thing, some proper Aubreys in there, mate. Some proper Aubreys. Some proper Aubrey behaviour. Maura should have been paid for every time she said this. You know what, though? I love Maura's accent,
Yeah.
I could sit and listen to Maura for time. Now, what you think this is? Oh, dear, yeah. She's brilliant. Yvonne, I fell asleep. Yeah, like, I think I left before it ended.
Yeah.
I got up and left before it ended because it was just like...
It was dry. It was dragging. I was literally there like nothing is taking place. I mean, the fact that I found a really good quality picture was because nothing was happening.
Yeah.
So I could go searching for the thumbnail. I stopped taking notes. I was just there like, okay.
It was even just looking at my notes now, I was literally thinking to myself, these are the worst set of notes you've taken since we started. Because it was just like, what am I even talking about? What are we talking about? Like, what happened? Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. Like, I don't think that this camp thing, the division of the teams, is going to give them the drama that I think that they're looking for.
No, because they're working together.
Yeah. And if you don't stop them from working together, then it's all for nothing.
That's the only way you would get any type of a friction. Like, Tyrone, obviously, Alan, had beaten everybody quite considerably. Yeah. So if he was like, well, my team's going to eat, like, as in I'm buying 4 meals, and the others had to share 2 between them, then, people are going to be hungry. And then they're going to be a bit more catty. Yeah. I don't know, but it was fair.
Yeah. And I think it was quite obvious to work out that this is what they would have done.
Yeah.
And no matter how it would have gone. I think the only thing in an alternative universe where Dean won all of the challenges, Dean might have been on some crew where he's just like, no, this is for my team. Like, he could have done that. That is, I believe that is within him. But yeah, otherwise it is what it is. They should have said teams have separate meals and absolutely.
Yeah. Like, as in the star gets you a meal that is like pre-made, whatever it is, and then you guys have to share that amongst your 4. That would have been, then you would have seen something. Yeah. When we would have had a week of like, or at least the weekend, what was it, 3 days or something they're doing this for, you would have had some type of, we're pissed at each other type of vibe. But this is all very nice and friendly and okay, cool.
Yeah, they haven't. And again, I think even when Maura came in, I think, and people were talking about it as well. They were like, oh, what's going to happen when Maura goes in? Maybe her and Talisa are going to go head to head. So they haven't had the friction that I think that they thought they were going to get from certain individuals. It just hasn't worked out. And so there's been no drama.
No.
And it's been all very pedestrian.
Yeah, because even her throwing out the beans and rice.
Yeah, it was like, like with another set of people.
That's everybody is having a go.
That's war.
Everybody is talking about like what you did. No, it's been very savoury, but today's episode was a snore fest.
Snore fest, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Hopefully it picks up tomorrow. We're not going to be around tomorrow, though. We're out.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday. We're out. We're at the show.
Where are we?
We might get back in time, though.
What show? Oh,
The
the dance
dance,
thing.
yeah.
Isn't that in the day? Well, not day,
Evening.
but I mean early evening.
We might miss some of the beginning. So yeah, no, we are around tomorrow night.
Okay.
We are around tomorrow night. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we will be back.
We'll be back tomorrow.
We will be back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have a bit. Well, you know, when you didn't watch the episode, something happens, and maybe like both of us not watching some of the episodes, something might happen. I don't know. Don't know. I'm clutching now, mate. I'm clutching.
Let's see. Oh my word. Well, I guess when do people start leaving then? Is that like from Sunday as well?
I would imagine Fridays, possibly tomorrow's show, because if they're voting now, so in tomorrow's show they could be like, "All right, you, bye bye."
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Is it that quick, guys? I didn't get this far last time when I was watching, so
I'm pretty sure because I don't think they're gonna make it run out over like 2 days. It's like you get a day.
Oh wow! Will Smith said they said tomorrow for eviction.
Yeah, they are.
Run! Oh, serious?
Yeah. Okay, guys, come on. Get on the app, man. Get on the app.
I managed to get on with both of my phones. I have given him 10.
I'm gonna have to go and steal the. Like, I still can't get on with my phone. I'm gonna go and steal the boys' phones now.
Yeah.
And download the app and do it through their phones. But yeah, let's make it happen.
I can't believe it's been 2 weeks. You know, it hasn't felt like it at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
oh my god, that's like just another week of us together. You guys, you still haven't been giving us suggestions. Like, what should we do after this?
Yes.
Like, let us know what you think we should continue doing so that we carry on going live. Not every day, but that we go live.
Let's start weekly. Let's start weekly.
Like a weekly live. Yeah. What should we talk about? How should we do it? I don't know.
Who should we have on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Send us some suggestions.
We are open. We are open for your suggestions because I've enjoyed this. Like, maybe not the time slot, but
is this not? As in, it's too late, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Basically, we could go live at like 9
or something like that. Yeah, I think that's fair. And the frequency, obviously, like, because after this episode, I was like, oh gosh.
Shirt is asking, what is the focus of the channel before we make suggestions?
That's a good one, because this channel. So historically, I don't know, would people really know about Men to Excel?
No.
Okay, so back in the day, we used to run an events company called Men to Excel. So we did parties in and around the city. And then when that kind of came to a natural end, the idea was to start doing stuff online through our YouTube channel. And it's never really taken off. I think the most frequent thing that happens on here is the podcast that I do with Mikey, which is the Chop House. And even that I haven't done for a bit. But actually, I spoke to Mikey today, and we are going to be filming again from next week. We're going to do like a year wrap up. And so I think that this channel kind of lends itself to being a bit of a, I don't know, like an everyman channel, a bit of a BE channel. So like a BET type channel. So just kind of black content, but it could be from podcasts to documentaries to, I don't know, it could be anything. It's a blank canvas, unless you think different.
Yeah, no. What is the channel? It is an entertainment channel, is what it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go and look at our older videos, it's like there was some comedy sketches on there. We worked on a web series as well called Yomo, and the pilot is on there. Yeah. So it was supposed to be a place where we would come up with an idea and make it happen and put it out there on YouTube, but generally with an entertainment focus. So that is like, just if it's a TV show, if it's a subject matter that was going to be discussed, that would be the place where this would sit. So that being said, I guess that I don't know what we could do consistently.
Like I feel like I always like the idea of like a weekly roundup sort of thing. So like on a Friday, rounding up the week maybe. But then also, I also like the idea of having somebody join us and doing an interview as well, just whatever that could be. So I'm kind of open. Yvonne is asking, is Farah and Ricky still on with you tomorrow? I'm messaging Ricky today to see if he is still going to honor his word. He actually put up a very funny video today I've actually
Before
got it
you
on
go
there.
into there,
Yeah, go on.
that. All right. So Will Smith saying that uncles and aunties do a joint thing, then like a newspaper review. That's an
Yeah, yeah.
idea. FP Com says, what about featuring 4 black classic Christmas films? Oh, I quite like that as well. Cher says maybe a monthly roundup on black focused media releases, music, film, and TV. Yeah,
Okay, so
that's
there's
a
a
good
kind of
one.
theme there. There's a kind of theme there.
Yeah. Why was this restricted?
I only started watching Your Aunties Could Never during my sick leave in May. Oh, so you're kind of ready
Oh,
to...
really?
I hope you're okay, though, Will.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully you're better and everything is good with you.
Yeah.
Like you're back in good health and everything. Okay. So wow, May.
So
Yeah.
Cher says maybe a watch-along series. We can see what new shows are coming out. Okay, so I'm seeing a theme here. I'm going to go away and put my hat on and start thinking and seeing what we can do. Maybe come with some ideas tomorrow evening. See what folks are saying.
Yeah, we can come up with something. I like the news idea as well, the newspaper. Please, especially for the new year, maybe experts in areas such as wellness, goal setting, and finances. Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of similar to what you was doing with Grind Hustle and Repeat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna see. All right, these are really good suggestions.
Yes,
Thank you.
guys.
I like the watch along series as well. It's hard on YouTube to do watch alongs though, because it's like do
they flag it?
Yeah, it gets not everything does, but some things do. But yes, let's do. Yvonne, also you could do something from a male and female perspective.
Yeah, I guess that's the kind of obvious one. Male, female, couple, marriage. I don't know. Although I can't lie, I find some of it a little bit icky, if I'm being truly honest.
What, like
the couple stuff? Like, I just find some of it a bit icky.
Sometimes it depends on how it's done. I mean, have I watched anybody where I thought, oh, that was really good?
There you go.
No, I do like Belief in Fatherhood. Him and his wife's pod. I quite like that. And we obviously had a podcast together as well, for heaven's sake. There's not many episodes, but you can listen to it on audio.
She's like, I don't like couple content.
Can end up being preachy sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the problem.
And that is just not us. That is not us. It's like yeah.
Yeah, it is. Even when people would say it, it's kind of like we could start something, but it's like, yes.
Not going to do that. I think as long as the show picked is new, could encourage more engagement. Not couples. Men and women usually have different perspectives on a lot of subjects. Okay, so not a couples things, but just kind of talking from a male-female perspective.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, guys. This is good. We will see.
Have a little brainstorm.
Okay. Waving Cat Design says it's nice that you two are together, and I loved how you bounce off each other.
Thank you.
Fabs, thank you. Yes, we'll have a look as well on our channel. See what you think of what is on there, and see if that sparks any other ideas.
No, Waving Cat Designs.
Well.
Yesterday, when I was trying to explain something to her, it was bloody frustrating. Is what it was. I was deeply annoyed. I was deeply annoyed.
I just did not get it.
That was
just going.
Like, I really thought you were playing up for the camera.
I was absolutely not playing. I did not get it.
Like, wow.
But I was rushing back. We had a look. We spoke about so many things on the pod. My brain was just frazzled.
Okay. If you have time, can you set up a Google form for? A Google form for us to submit suggestions so you can capture them easily. Good shout, Cher.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Clock minus the L. And Nana still didn't get it. She really didn't. Oh, dear. That's gonna haunt me, man. Clock minus the L. God.
Oh, yeah. I was just tired. I was like, what are you? You know, something is properly flying. I'm like, what are you even getting at? Like, just I wasn't even in the ballpark. I didn't know.
I was like, literally, I was watching you thinking, all right, it's not funny now.
I didn't know
Like,
what. I
it's
literally
not
was like,
funny
I don't
now.
know what the
Like,
hell you're talking
yeah.
about. What? And why should I know? Yeah, but you know. It's tired, guys. It was late.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, cool. Tomorrow, please get voting. Because if he comes out early as well, he's only going to come back grumpy and miserable. And then the moody Melv that he didn't do in the camp.
I know
we're gonna get it. So save us, yeah, save us from moody Melv, and please make sure that he doesn't come out first.
Yes,
please.
yes. I will holler at Farah as well. I'm sure she did say Friday.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. So hopefully we're all on tomorrow night. Yeah. Let's chat. Thank you, guys.
Take care, guys. Peace. Later. Bye.
Okay.